What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And tonight we're going to be continuing our Let's Build a Futuristic Temple in Minecraft. This is episode number 6, and we are live. And how much quicker can I say that intro? And it's not a video, Moby, because he thinks I'm scamming, even though he's not here. I can still update. Well, I got the notification, but I didn't get the ping. How does that even work? What? Anyway. That's besides the point. The point is we have a little bit of stuff left to do. My plan for today is finish the inside and hopefully start to get a plan for what I want on the outside. Now, when I say plan, and I know it looks finished, but no, XD, you're not one, actually. These look very bland to me, these, like, smooth chord sections. It might honestly be just something as simple as adding, like, I don't even know, some leaves or something random, or just some sort of light, or just, you know, something that spices up that smooth chords because it looks a little strange. Now, as I am also mentioning this, I do want to point out I can only actually fiddle with the corners. Only the corners can get fiddled with, which is upsetting unless I just put lights and then had them on the inside. That is also technically applicable and a thing that I could do. Not exactly on my plans of things to do, but hey, I can do it, so oh well. Last episode, we did really most of the bottom that we have right now. And we kind of got all the little areas tidied up, and then obviously this, and then got that started, and that started, which we'll finish those two, and hopefully throw something here, too. And then really, once the inside's done, it's just kind of spicing up the exterior. I almost just said X side. Not exactly what I was going for, but okay. So, the first thing I want to think about here is how big is this room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8 by 8? It is 8 by 8. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to take off that 9th and make it like this. Just kind of makes things a little bit nicer for proportions. And then the corner one, I don't know how you can access that, to be honest. That's not really my problem, though. We'll get there when we get there. How about that? Do I want to make this stone brick? I think I do want to make that stone brick. I think I just lied to myself. Yeah, I do want to make this stone brick. Fish by fish. What are we doing to fish? Anyway, hello, T-Jock. How's it going? This? Yes, and then it would be here. Is this 9? Yeah, that's my problem. So this should be 3 and 3. Which also creates another interesting thing, because when I do this, right? Whoopsies. I do this. Is it possible for me to squeeze a doorway in here? It actually is. That fits. Really uncomfortably, but it fits. So I'm going to leave that there for now until walls and stuff are built up, and then I'll figure out if I want to make any adjustments to how that works. Because that works. Just uncomfortably. Okay. You know, that's great. That's just great. Glad to see that. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part. Why did I say that slow? I don't know. It's been a good day, I guess, for a Friday. Well, Fridays are normally better than other days of the week, so I don't know why that comment was necessary. But anyway, another thing that I want to ask myself is, do I put the door on the corner of each room just to make it have some sort of evenness? Because it's going to be a weird area to begin with. I also don't know why you need 3 bathrooms. This one could be a storage closet. How about that? I also should probably rim the floors with gray just to make it look a little bit better. If I do this, I think this will look cool. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't build that much. Only sometimes. Anything interesting? No. Revived stuff. To be honest, if I wanted to, right, I could hypothetically get the next version out, like, but before Easter, if I really wanted to. There are more complications with that than what that makes it sound like, because there's so much more that I want to do with it, so I'm obviously not going to do that. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to having a product of something that will be satisfactory enough for the next update to pop out, so which is pretty nice. Just a lot of what we have to do now is just, like, the boring stuff. Like throwing in roads and houses and teleporters. It's really mainly that. And then fear rooms and stuff as well, but I'm not thinking about those yet, to be honest. I'm gonna just like hold those off for as long as I physically can until I literally can't anymore. Which will probably be update or version, I guess, 2, because we're going from 1.1 to 2. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's logical. You'll see why I'm doing it this way. It'll make sort of sense when you see when you see both updates. But it doesn't build that much. Nah, yeah, I placed a few blocks here and there, you know. It's kind of crazy to think that, I mean, right? Let me just, like, take a quick tour. We're gonna exclude that. But, like, you know, that's an average-sized project for me now. That's small as frick. Like, look at... And this would be more interesting on a map, probably. But just, like, look at what we have in this world right now. Act 3, Act 2, Act 1, the Hello Neighbor stuff and that are small. Like, in the grand scheme of things, they're small. Like, look at how thin Act 3 is, and then look at these two monsters. Like, Act 3 is not as big as it seems. It's kind of crazy when you put it into that perspective, the fact that, like, you know, Act 3, which is one of the biggest things that, you know, a lot of people probably tackle. People are like, oh my god, this thing's insane. For me, at this point, it's not that crazy. Like, I've just made so much, it's just, like, an average build. Well, not average, it has different, like, there's more complications to that than average. But, you know what I mean, right? It's just, like, it's not that crazy huge project that I'm, like, scared to tackle anymore. It's just kind of there. It's just, like, putting it into that perspective is kind of crazy. Well, this is a weird perspective walking into this room. Does it do that with all of them, or is it just that one? Kind of does do it with all of them. Okay. Needs to be gray. Oopsies. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, because I went here. That would make sense. Guess I could do that. I might actually just go, like, floating like this. Just have it as it was. I can't do that. But yeah, I mean, Little Nightmares 2 is like, you know, yes, an average product. No, that project, my god. Just like, you know, I'm always going to bring up Ellen 2 in any sort of project discussion because it's the project I'm most proud of having. Like, nothing even comes close to that in size. Which is kind of crazy for how much I do build again. Captain, goodbye, California. Hello, San Francisco. That's great, honestly. I'm glad to hear it. Also, if you're really tall, just watch your head. I'll actually make it where this is a slab, too. It looks kind of cooler that way. It looks less connected, but also more connected. Not more connected. Less connected. Alrighty. See, this is where hanging signs would be nice. Although, this is also a really awkward spot. Okay. Hear me out, right? That's how we mark. So we do the entire actual corner. What if we just did the middle of the corner? Whoopsies. Just like this. This might look better than whatever I was trying to do a second ago. Works, but not well. Well, I think it's fine. I'll leave it for the moment. If I come back and I'm like, why did I do this? Then I'll switch it. It's the middle non-binary. The middle's probably not even going to be a toilet. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, I gotta split this up in a way that's logical. I.e., I need showers, too. So, like, maybe I do... You know, that's kind of annoying. Maybe the middle should be robots. Considering this is future, after all. Oh my god. Slap. Um... I don't think I ever added a shower. Didn't I add a second bathroom somewhere? I feel like I did. Hold on. Down here? Somewhere? Did I not? Am I stupid? I thought I was looking at the one bathroom. Oh, no, that was when I was trying to make these. Right. Oh, my God, I'm stupid. Look, it's... I don't know. Robots need to go to the toilet. Okay, I didn't think about that one. Hold on. I didn't quite think that through. Sure, why not? Okay, we obviously need stalls. You need your privacy. Even robots need their privacy. I think that's gonna be the new stream joke. The fact that robots need to use the restroom. Just don't pick one of the corner ones. Frick, it's still off-centered, bruh. Sure, we'll go with that. No need to wash your hands. No need. Pie. I'd rather shift it. It's mildly inconvenient, but it's fine. I'm gonna do the same stall design that I've been using because I'm lame. And yeah, let's be honest, stalls are one of the few things that technology will never change. Wait, how am I making the toilets? Am I making them weird? This is the bathroom. Yep. I am not really making them weird, although I'm using all stairs and no blocks. Check. Not really sure why. Oh, I only did the top stair, I guess. Right, I only did that because I needed to do that because this, panes. So it didn't connect. But I'm just gonna keep doing it because no one's stopping me, that's why. Frick. You don't need toilet paper in the future, by the way. They've got those, like, what are the fancy toilets in... I forget, they have, like, a certain name. The ones where it's, like, the water sprayers. You know what I mean, hopefully. So just don't stand on the stall. Except, or the toilet, I mean. Also don't stand on the stall. You slip, that could really hurt. The toilet is 3/4 of a circle. That's true. That's how we like our toilets. Circular. I'm gonna do it like this, because it'll be funny. Be an epic prank. And then I need white banners. Actually, I'll go blue. I'll keep the blue theme going. We're gonna do structure voids, and we're gonna have shower curtains. Although, just don't look down too far. No, I'll go one further. Should I have a step down? I feel like I should, but also that seems like a murder case. Just like someone just like, whoops, doesn't know it's there, just absolutely dies. Although, if you're dying on a step down in a shower, you have like, I'm not really sure what, but an issue of some sort. Is that weird? That's a foot hazard. I don't know why I'm thinking everything's a hazard right now. I'm telling you, man, if you're like sticking your foot in a drain, like, I'm concerned. That's about as far as that discussion needs to go. I'm concerned if you're sticking your foot in a shower drain. It's not that complicated. Just don't. Anyway, that's the thought of it. It looks okay. Who knows what a half triple back gainer? I don't even know what that is for sure. Pac-Man toilets? Oh my god. Imagine you're just sitting on the toilet, right, and it just like absolutely just Pac-Mans you. That would really hurt. Also, I think I just made up a new term. Pac-Mans you. I gotta do it the same. This wall? No. Yes. Same. They fixed that, but they can't fix the slash fill. Sorry, I'm forever gonna be salty about that. Just throwing that out there. As long as it's not fixed, I'm gonna be mad about it. Is it the inner wall or the outer wall? That's the outer. Wait, no. Is it the outer wall? It's the outer wall. I just have to, man. I don't know why. I just feel the need to. It's literally all I needed to do. After begging or something to remove tomorrow's April 1st. Ah, fair enough. Tomorrow is April 1st. That's true. I have some funny plans for that. You guys are gonna absolutely get memed on. Domga, don't spoil it. I know. I'm pretty sure you know it. And if you don't know it, you're just dumb and you actually do. Because I told you. Well, I don't think I directly... Maybe I did directly tell you. No, I did directly tell you. It happened. Should I do it? Yeah, you should do it. It'd be pretty funny. Sure, that works. Trying to make a full block out of him, but whatever. It was placeholder anyway. DM yet. It's the thing I sent. The screenshot of the thing I sent that was questionable. Not in a bad way. I'm not gonna, like, throw some sus thing. Well, I can't say it's not sus. Did I get rid of my thingies? I hope I didn't. Usually I'm pretty good with that. Okay, I was pretty good with that. Good to know. I also don't feel like DMing you, but I don't think I have an image of it. Ooh. No, wait, never mind. That's how that is. I'm just dumb. Okay, that is how that is. Cool. Just confirming. Nice. Pink in style. Outer or inner? Yes, I told you I'm making them the same. Okay, inner. Should be this side. I think it was actually the left on the other ones, just because of the way that, I guess, inner, quote-unquote, would work. Cool. They need ceilings, but that's not my problem right now. Anyway, Gamge, you'll see tomorrow. Probably just make this a closet. I also feel like logically I should have... Well, that's fine enough. I don't really have room to urinal it up. Weird sentence. Anyway. Alright, well, that's pretty much that done, other than the storage closet, which... is where they hide the body. I mean, what? You heard nothing. It's gotta have the doors, right? Do I actually add anything in here? I'll just add a bunch of shelves and put nothing on them. They're still moving in, it's fine. And then there'll be, I guess, another one here. Just in case you have the weird sized items. All different sizes. I'm glad you're getting inwards on that side. It looks pretty good, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's nothing crazy. It's literally shelves. I don't know what you want from me. Would you ever send me in the past month as a cat painting itself as a lion? No, I sent it in the PS group. It's... Ooh, let me see if I can find what day it was. You don't have to scroll up that much. It was Sunday. It was the day you said I'll join and then started a party. If that helps. One April Fools with me. I've already, yeah. Frick, Gomga forgetting what I did. Unless he just never knew. Do I want to bring these all the way up just for fun? That'd be pretty fun. That look dumb. Almost looks like supports. But we wouldn't need supports. I'm going to get rid of that for now. I'll figure out what I want to do with the roofs of these in a second here. I might just do like a peak. Like a little mini pyramid thing. Is it that funny, Gomga? I don't know, is that funny? Fair enough. I guess I'll just keep going up with this. First, I'm make sure that it looks good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Just gotta make sure I don't go too high. Like, every, like, maybe 3 blocks or something, I'm just gonna check to make sure I don't, like... Because if I have to just, like, cut it off flat, I'd rather do that than, you know... Big bed. Sand? It is sand. Some suspicious sand. I like my sand suspicious. That is a weird sentence. Anyway, I'll probably also add a little blue thing just to make it like a mini pyramid. I always love doing that in builds. I don't know why. Like, a lot of the time, I just make a mini version of the build in the build. I did that with Dairy Queen once. Oh my god, it was... Why did I do it? It was... I made a little bathroom. And it was like a mini bathroom. In the Dairy Queen style, the old Dairy Queen. It's in a different world. I would search for it, but I don't want to search for it. I guess I gotta add the light gray, don't I? Okay, I was making sure that didn't actually peek anywhere out. Oh, that does. What if I made the other one, like, magenta? Wait, this is actually kind of genius. Maybe this should be the way I mark out the bathrooms. I'm such a big brain. Like a mini version of the city. That's actually not a bad idea. 10 out of 10 would do. But that would also be really hard. I've wanted to make a mini version of, Act 3 for a while. Or, like, any of the Hello Neighbor houses. I don't know why. Which I guess I have, technically. You'll see. You'll see soon enough. That I did. Yeah, I think that's better than the light blue here. Just remove that. But it looks so bland. Let me go with the blue and magenta colors, just to see how that contrasts. Yeah, I think that's better. It has more flow to it, even though it kind of gets cut off, but it still flows, you know? What if I did gray in the middle here, like this? Yeah, that splits it up nicely, I think. So this. I'm gonna definitely add plants in here at some point. I'll get there when I get there. Actually, doesn't. Sorry, I had to. Alright, what's a good contrast? Maybe light gray. Light gray's just enough. Yeah, light gray's might be good. Clay might also work. Clay has more of like a textury feel, which I kind of like. Oopsies. I feel like I should bring this... No, I shouldn't bring it diagonally that way. I should bring them diagonally to a center point where they all 3 paths meet, and then they touch the circle at 1. great. Pleasure doing business with you, Minecraft. I need the doors. Oh, I'm gonna get the doors anyway. Okay, good to know. Make sure this will intersect at a good point. Yeah, they'll be right in the center of that. Which I guess I should have anticipated, considering this is the center of the section. But, you know. Doesn't quite work that way in my brain. Nah, ooh, it should probably be stone brick, shouldn't it? That'd be mildly more logical. Also, I think that would actually look better. The clay is kind of like... has a weird tint to it, which just looks ugly because it almost blends with the smooth stone in a weird way. Let me just throw some stone brick down and just see how that looks. Yeah, that's better. That's definitely a lot better. And I might just leave the rest of the smooth stone blank for now until I think of a better idea, because I don't really know what to do with it, to be honest. Well, that's a lot of doors. What if I just, like... make it extra suspicious did that? That's awkward. I don't want the doors! Freaking stupid door. My god. Okay, well, I have to be more of a... I gotta be like this. And then that, and then that, and then, you know, you keep going with this type of a pattern. Until you... Ooh, that's weird. That's gonna be really odd. Okay. That needs to be still more. It should be like 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Not that many of that. But you know what I mean. So, okay, let me see. It starts with a 1, I get. Nope, it doesn't, because it should be like that. And then it's 2, and then it's 3, and then it's 2, and then it's... until it touches, basically. And I gotta do the same thing with this one, although I gotta make sure I get it perfectly the same, because that's gonna be a problem. So it'll come basically straight out, an additional 3 from the center block going towards it. So it's like that. And then it'll be the 3, 2, 3, 2 thing, whatever. I don't need that part. Well, I do need that part. And then it'll touch, and then we can just make the path a path. I don't really know what you want from me. 1, 2, wait, hold on. 1, okay, so it just kind of starts here, apparently. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's... is that wrong? 3 out, 2 out. What did I do? Oh, this is 4, this isn't 4. That's what the problem is. It's like that. That looks pretty good, I guess. Hello, Gmo. Hello, Infinity Force, or Dash, or whatever else I decide to call you on whatever particular day. Today, I guess it's Infinity Force. Anything else I want to do with the smooth stone? I almost said smooth sandstone. That block's bad. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else. I think I'll just leave it for now, and then I'll do, knowledge section. Which... I kind of want to leave these blank. But also I want to fill them. Oh, right. My thing was chiseled bookshelves. Right. And we don't have them. I could turn on experimental, or I could just go with normal bookshelves and then change it later. Turn on experimental. Let's build... that not what I didn't even hit that. What are you, Minecraft? You good, bro? I'll just turn on all of them. Yep, okay. It automatically copies. I don't even have a chance to deny it. Wait, it doesn't even make it. Watch, it makes it on the copy. It did this to me. Yup, it did that to me last time. Oh, so it makes the copy with the experiments turned on. That's stupid. Why can't I just, like, make a normal thing? Why do I need to make a copy? What if I want to... Okay, well, I'm going to ignore that whole thing, then. I'm just going to delete these, because I don't really feel like switching over to a copy. Also, I love how it's Act 2. Like, it's just a pixelated Act 2 when I copy it. With tutorials, it's a pixelated... it's the car wash. Just picks whatever it feels like picking. And it's always with me, like, this. It's always this. It's always like that, you know? That close, too. Hello, Gaming Warehouse. That's Gaming Pro's patented line. I don't know if he'd appreciate you stealing that. Do I want to add this too? No. Book return. What book are we returning? Might actually leave a block gap at the top. Just to kind of have that like that. And I think that'll look better on all of them. Just adds a little bit more, yeah, it just has a little bit more depth. Because it shows that stone brick through. I'm also probably not gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna shorten that by a block. So I guess I'll have to do with the other one then, too. Which is mildly infuriating, but it is what it is. That's part of Minecraft, I suppose. Yep, I do have to shorten it. Not really surprised. Also, I just realized something. I didn't do the roofs on here. Yeah, I could just leave it, I guess. No, I'm not gonna leave it. That would look stupid. I'll go blue concrete for this roof, and then I might go not blue for the other one, aka magenta. So I'll just keep night vision while I do this. Sorry, I just got, like, confused. Whoops. For the lights, I will just throw, I guess an oak trap door will look cool enough, because it's got some old style feel, which I know is weird on a futuristic temple, but who cares, honestly. Tell you, I don't. Oh yeah, just some nice fancy lighting. And then I go magenta for the other ceiling. That seems reasonable. 120, click on next major update. Do we? Is that a thing? Well, no, because that's not... Well, I guess, yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not denying your statement is being false. The problem wasn't that. It was the fact that I was copying and making the experimental change on the copy and not on the world. I was just going to turn them all on. But I don't think it should make a difference, although I guess I can try it just for fun to see what happens. Although I kind of already placed bookshelves, which would be really unfortunate if it worked. But let me check real quick. Just to see if it's for some reason only doing that with the wintry holiday, which it probably isn't. But yep, did it again. Every time if I try to go too quick, it just is like, yeah, no, you can't do that. Next major update. Yeah, okay, it does the same thing. So I'm not necessarily... I was gonna just turn them all on anyway. Although, thank you for the, I suppose, tip that would have been that way. It's one way. So I love how the sniffer has his own, like, thing. He's not a next major update. Nah, he's his own experimental feature. Yeah, it didn't work. I can just tell by, like, looking at it, because I can tell if the inventory shifts. Like, when the target block moves, well, maybe not the target, maybe the chains. When the chains move over, I'll notice. And I gotta do the roof in here, which I'll make gray. Because I made the middle gray. Actually, I'll make it light gray. Light gray is a cool block. I should not have cleared my inventory. Okay, I thought I just broke a block I didn't want to break. I thought I heard 2 break. I was like, uh-oh. Whoops, that went a little bit too far. And then after this, it's literally the library and then one other room. And then, oh my god, and then we're done. I don't know why that place, like, 2. 2's more than 1, okay? It scared me. Also, I'm gonna throw this out here. For anybody who, cares. Because there's probably a lot of people, though. If you're watching at this particular time, lucky you, you get to hear this. Hello Neighbor pre-alpha remake? Thing. You know the thing? Yeah, I know the thing. The interior for that will be out probably mid-next week. Well, maybe. I'm not sure. It's probably going to be a 3 tutorial week next week, actually, which is a little bit inconvenient, and I know that. I kind of don't like it either, but it's going to just be because I need to do that, and then I need to do one other tutorial. There's also going to be a tutorial this weekend, although it's going to be a double day, which is nice. I've not done a double day in a while. But, yeah, just to kind of throw that out there. It's only 8, isn't it? That one should be 8, no? That's great, honestly. I'm glad to hear that. Hello, Super Plus Show. But, yeah, pre-alpha interior will come soon, I swear. It's just kind of, with the way things are working, it was not convenient to throw it in randomly, you know? Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. That's a nice little arch. The arches, for some reason like that, with the full blocks, work better diagonally. Also, I want to throw something else entirely random out here, which... Do I want to throw that out? No, I won't. This isn't the right video for that. If I was in City, I would. Well, I'll just say it has something to do with tutorial stuff. Because somebody had a, I guess, argument against the accuracy of my build, which is fair. I'm not going to disagree with them. But also, you know, especially, it wasn't pre-alpha, it was a restaurant. Which also, like, restaurants are not always the same. Like, I could probably make my local McDonald's and nobody would be like, that's a McDonald's. Like, only people who live in the area, or I guess live in my area, would know, oh yeah, that's a McDonald's, alright? Like, other people are like, no, you just took a random, like, frickin' other restaurant and, it turned into a McDonald's, which I'm not going to say the restaurant because that may or may not give away my location. I'm not taking that chance today. Maybe tomorrow. I'm just kidding. Not tomorrow either. You know, tomorrow would be a funny day to prank somebody with that. Okay, no, there's just nothing there. Ah! Oh, why did I just make it sound like a bird? I should make them getting taller as well. That'd be pretty cool. Like, the back row is 4, next row is 5, next row is 6. This row would be 7, I think. I think there's 4 rows. Yeah. Could I fit one more? No. Well, I could. It'd be stupid. Cool thing will be a couple iron bars with a carpet and a lantern hanging off the carpet. Banners placed on all sides of the carpet, black banners to be specific. I want to try that, actually. That sounds like a cool idea. My favorite light, personally, to make is chandeliers. Chandeliers are fun to make. And also, I'm decent at making them. Like, I can make a chandelier that looks pretty much like a chandelier. Although, for this build, that's kind of a weird concept. But I do have to do some sort of lighting here. I'll take out my night vision probably by the end of the stream and just, like, throw some lights in. That looks pretty cool, actually. That's a lot more depth to have them different heights. Because it almost makes it look deeper in a way, which I know is a weird term, perhaps, for the situation, but it works. If you know what I'm saying, it makes sense. But if you don't, you're like, what the frick does that mean, just say? I really know in between. The only thing with that is, how are you going to get a lantern hanging off of a carpet? That's, I think, the first question I need to ask here. Without doing some weird sus command. Because, I mean, like... Yeah. That was my only thought. I don't know how you would actually approach that. Over my 7 years of Minecraft build a chandelier. You should. They're pretty fun to make. And candles make them so much better now, too. I've actually never used candles. I use lanterns usually, but candles are a cool thing to use for them. Because, I mean, that's something you would see on a chandelier, you know? You walk up to a chandelier, it might have candles on it. It might, you never know. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, it looks pretty nice from the top too. Thought about connecting them somehow, but I don't feel like dealing with that. It'd be kind of weird to do. Instead of any like fancy-ish light, I probably made chandeliers more than anything else. Other than just slapping a lantern on the ceiling and calling it a day. Because that doesn't count. Or putting it on a fence and then calling it a day. Alright. One more thought. Come on, we got a kitchen, we got bathrooms, we got the learning center. That's what I'm calling it from now on. Can't stop me. Ah, hiccups. What else am I missing? I guess just like a lounge. Throw in gray wool again. Well, actually, I could do light gray to have it kind of contrasting corner to corner. Because, see, those are two darker colors. These will be two brighter colors. Which these are both going to be gray, ironically. Oh, wait, I can slash fill this, too. Right, I forgot that they at least have that much done, right. Gotta make sure I don't go too far, though, because of the way that I just did that. I can only go, I think, to here. Silver? I think it's silver. Is it light gray? Is it gone entirely? Okay, no, it's not. Bloop. I do the same from this corner up to here, because this is as far as I can go. And this I'll just manually fill. Black wool block, another carpet. Okay, well that would make a little bit more sense, wouldn't it? A carpet would work, though, or even like a slab. Hold on, let me try this, though, because... Oopsies, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Will a redstone torch be interesting? Alright, I'm just going to throw one up here. Not exactly what I meant, but okay. You know what that looks like to me? It looks like one of those, like, stage lights. Like, if I went like this, right? That looks exactly like a stage light. There are definitely better ways to go about that, too. But you know what I mean. Oh, that was kind of satisfying. Pick everything up. Anyway, let's go back to flooring. Hello, this is your flooring industry speaking. Alright, we get a huge... How about we get, like, a really, really big TV? No, we get multiple big TVs. Flat screen. It's also 8, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. Interesting. I don't think a painting will fit on there. I think that's too big. Yeah. Oh my god, that's really big. Hold on. Do you want to watch the spinning skull? There's more flow to that. I could make that work. I could also do like map stuff, but that would be a lot of frickin' work, especially if I made it different for each. Whole carpet would probably work if it's attached to an iron bar, but I'm not too sure. Well, you can't hang the lantern on it. That's my only, like, yeah, concern. Let's walk up the stairs. Okay. Imagine having to walk those stairs. My god. That would suck. Just like the alright, elevator's down again, boys. Gotta walk up the stairs. That would really suck. I would move out. Actually, I am living in a temple, so there's really not a ton that I can complain about. But, whatever. Should we have floating couches? That'd be pretty funny. Now, we definitely need a bar. What am I saying? Did I have one? I didn't have one over there, did I? No. Did have a high table, but not a bar. You can't get drinks, though. It's not allowed. There are minors here. I'll probably have another row of TVs here, too. Where's too hard? I've never understood how they do it. There are, like... And I'm not saying everybody does this. But there are, especially... But I think for math purposes, you probably should. Because, let's be honest, doing that math in your head is kind of impossible to get the math right on things. Or the proportions, rather. Because if you're... I mean, I guess if you were lucky, you could. Or if you're that skilled. But I would not be able to. But there are, like, programs and stuff where you can throw an image into it, and it'll give you exactly, like, the blocks. Most of the, like, really big ones, I think that's what people use, and not to, like, be like, oh, yeah, this person's stupid. They use programs to do their thing. Like, I don't care, man. I'm just saying that's what they do. Like, you know, I've done it before. I've made some things with it. I've made the... Ooh, what did I make? I made something once, and I don't remember what it was, which is a little bit upsetting, to be honest. I don't know what I made. I forget. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do spruce fence. Oh, yeah. Definitely can't do it with this. At least I tried. That went miserably wrong, but I tried. Should I'm still swinging and holding a map and constantly right-clicking goes in the light chair. Ah, yes, a classic. No, yeah, but I have in fact used those things before. The bar for the big flat screens, right? I'm gonna do some interesting things here. Hey, look at that. I guess I'll just go straight across here. Like, that much I know I'm gonna do, but just how do I want to approach this part? Do I do it with, like, corners like this? Like, what's the thought? I guess that works. Oh, this does probably need to be a gray. Obviously gray back here. Gray there. Yeah, that works. I just need some good lighting around these things. Blue lanterns every day. I'll just kind of make it stick out, hopefully a little bit more. I just wanted to make a huge map of my entire spot while using map art and push it on a wall for me to look at me like, oh, this one town near here, and this is Gerbin's Village. Yup. I did make once, like, something like that in a different world, too, where it's just a map of the world. I don't know if it was actually updated. Same world that I was talking about with the Dairy Queen thing, ironically. That world is a lot. Nice. Thank you and hello, Black Pirama. If I mounted the TVs to the ceiling. Oh, right. It's gonna make a... I'm just gonna make an It's gonna make a really big row for a second here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that. God, it's funny how small this makes Grand Mansion look. I mean, like, Grand Mansion's wider, but, like, look at the height difference. Like, if I stand on top of this without the crystals and stuff, Grand Mansion's fairly short over there. This is up to 70, but what is Grand Mansion up to? I'm curious. I think the highest point is actually just the main roof. Unless this is higher. It is higher. Yeah, 57, whole 12 and a half blocks. That's kind of crazy. Isn't it only in Java you can do the thing with the banners too to mark locations on maps? That's just Java, right? Because I wish they had that on Bedrock. That'd be, like, awesome. Let's go with a two-tone couch. Weird sentence. But if you want to just, I don't know, hang out with the bros on the couch, you know? Now you can. I want to go 2. Just for fun. Maybe I do, although then I have to push it back a block. Yeah, that's fine. I should push back 2 blocks just for fun. Although not actually for fun, because I think it'd be better 2 blocks back. I always say just for fun when I really have intention behind what I'm doing. But it's just funner to say for fun. I am playing on Bedrock. Temple after like 3 months. What about that? Sorry, what was that? Got a PC emulator on his PlayStation to use Java. Exactly. How'd you know? Domga spilling all my secrets? Come on, man. They don't need to know this. They also have very distinct differences. Like, very distinct. I'm also gonna make the other one a different color. No, I should make it inverted. I think that's cool enough, right? Also, that is very true and also very funny, crazy. Not me doing the math wrong. Lefty, shut up. Also, like, you realize that this is in the current state of the day. Bedrock wasn't even around 5 years ago, you nerd. That was, like, literally when Bedrock was just, like, pretty much when Bedrock first came out, it was Pocket Edition. Pocket Edition became Bedrock. And then Bedrock took over, Xbox Edition, and then, like, a whole year later or something, it took over PlayStation, finally. I think it was after 1.13 for PlayStation. I feel like 1.13 came out and it was not Bedrock yet, unless that was the Bedrock update. I don't remember. It's been too long. The mom, we have Bedrock at Home Edition. That's true. It's still defined as Bedrock, and you can still play with people on Bedrock. And, you know, it's classified as Bedrock. It's just kind of bad because it's mobile. Mobile games are bad. Well, no, it was... No, yeah, it's been at least 4 at this point. What am I trying to do right now? That's what. Okay. Nice. Oh, what's up? Already, Captain Lefty. With those mobile ads. You feel old now. What about mobile ads? Gotta go right through it. Why not? I shall stop, like, just here. Maybe I have it span, like, all the way across. Just have it kind of branch out. Mobile ads are really bad, to be honest. You don't know? I do know, but I don't know how that applies to the conversation. Thanks, Minecraft. I didn't need that, though. Thanks, Minecraft, but did I ask? I might just go all the way to the end and just kind of stop randomly here. No, I shouldn't go that far. I should go one shorter. So it touches there instead. Why? Because I don't know. That's why. Not that bad. They're just cursed. But those kind of fall under the same category, so they are bad. And you can't convince me otherwise. Ah, got him. Ah, perfect. It just goes straight into the pillar. Don't walk too fast or too drunk. That's also a thing. I'll also curve these edges. Why? Because nobody knows. My god, it's an oval! It's a really wide Oreo. I don't know how it's an Oreo at all. But it's a really wide donut. That's better. But I just want Oreos. I don't know. What if I didn't, though, Lefty? What if I didn't? Crazy the spelling teacher coming through, for sure. You look like a face. It's a lot of eyes if you think it's a face. Also, you look like a face is not an insult at all. And I'm just now realizing that. Funny, but not an insult. Let's go with a nice brown color. Goes right to the end there. It's one off on the side, so I gotta go the extra block, right? This might look a little strange, so I might have to split it up into two. Well, especially when I do that. No, that's fine. And I gotta make them symmetrical. I almost said asymmetrical, but that would be entirely not right. So, symmetrical. Don't love to see it, you love to hear it. That's tough. What a twist. Plot twist. Anywho. Frick, that's not exactly what goes there. Also, I still have this, and I'm gonna forever have this. I feel like I also have this in Revived. I feel like I do. I don't know. No, we've used it in Revive, so I definitely have it. It's like the only two worlds that I've ever used it in. Well, I tried using it in this world, I should say. Didn't go very well. Because the NPCs don't have any AI at all. So. You know. And I don't know if you can give them a... Well, there's probably some weird way to mod code things. But, okay. Let's make the TVs less floating. That would be a good spot to go from here. I'm gonna go green. Yes, it is green. Shut up. Why not? Gotta do something fancy. NPCs only have the A part of AI. Artificial. That's true. Frick. Frick part 2. Same thing. Pretty much. It's pretty cool, actually. I kind of like that. It gives me, like, southern vibes. Like, the, like, southern kind of overhangy stuff. I don't know how to describe... Like, the Florida architecture. Not really Florida. Maybe, like... Maybe even more south than that. Maybe, like, I don't know. Not U.S., I guess, is the main point. Like, frick, what even... Was it Grand Turk? Did it kind of... I don't know. It gave me Grand Turk vibes. Maybe it's just a feel. I don't know. Maybe I just was there and I'm like, yup, it looks like that now. Nope. Maybe. The second was just repetitive. That's true. Don't worry, part 3 will be out soon, hopefully. Alrighty, anything else I can do other than lighting, which, because I don't... Okay, well, I can add the plants in here. That's, I think, a good first step. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of leaves and stuff and call it a day. I'll start with some flowering azalea. I'm actually not gonna throw a bunch of leaves now that I've thought about it some more. After some intrusive thoughts and stuff... Not intrusive. After some further thought, there we go. Nothing intrusive here. These are all too tall, and I think those are the only 2 tall flowers. I'll actually do bamboo last. I'm not gonna do a ton of this. Just enough to get the point across, and then peonies. Is that how you even say that? Peony, or is it like not... Is it like peony, or is it phone guy? Like, what is it? Okay, that was not a lot of rose bushes, but it's fine. We're gonna get less and less as we go around, probably. And I'll probably just honestly finish it off with some bone meal. Hey, no, sunflowers are not directional. Or rather that they are directional. I wish they weren't. Why is there 3 here? I'm gonna get rid of 2 of them. Yeah, it definitely was. I live money or Frick. There's a place called Frick in Switzerland. Not even a name. Give me mad nostalgia. That you definitely deserve that, Crazy. You can't even lie. Frick. That adds just a little bit more height and stuff. And I'll just throw some bone meal, and then if I think of anything else to add, then I will do it. Come on, at least give me 1 flower. Freaking stupid game. Bruh, give me a flower, please. There we go. Because I'm not manually placing in my own. Alright, there we go. That's a nice little garden. I actually kind of like that. Although I think this thing's a little bit too tall. Like, I might just trim 1 block off. That did not... Okay. That did not okay. By the way. In case somebody was not aware. That looks a little bit better. Here we go. I like that. Just add something in the middle to look at. I did change your nickname to Ganga. On Discord, Crazy. That was a thing I did. And it's funny because whenever I'm like in school or something and I'm trying to see if my Discord connects, I always use that. Because it's Crazy Gaming, so I'm like, okay, let's see here. And then whenever it switches to Ganga, I'm like, alright, my connection is connected. It's in the airport. You look like an How does this look like an airport? What airports are you going to? Gotta say, though, out of the 3 airports I've been to, the one near me is the best. And that's not biased. The other 2 were St. Louis and Florida. Florida's was like the smallest, most cramped airport I've ever been in my life. And St. Louis wasn't bad. St. Louis was also kind of tiny, but it wasn't like cramped tiny. It was just small. Florida's big. Just like the ceilings are like maybe 7 feet tall if they're lucky. Like I could touch the ceilings. Men's in 2100 airports. Okay, good. Because I was gonna say they ain't got TVs like this at airports, buddy. Well, I guess they do have the little or the TVs kind of mounted places. Well, at least that's how my airport is. To be like, all right, flight times and stuff, but they don't. Nah. I don't exactly agree with this statement. All right, time for the grand reveal. It's dark. Okay, well that was, I guess, anticipated, wasn't it? I might just throw light blocks everywhere, to be honest. And then I'm gonna start with not light blocks. I'm gonna do what I did on the hockey stadium, where I'm gonna do that, like, kind of staggered thing. I'll go every 2 blocks, maybe. Oops. Already messes up. That's good. It's as low as I'll go, and then it'll just kind of be like this for the entire length of this until we hit the other end, which if it lines up, I'm gonna be so happy, but I don't think it's gonna. That's just how much faith I have. Oh, it lines up in a not the way I was expecting, but it lines up in a way. Yeah, see how see how cool that looks? That also lights up a really nice amount of space. Use for like flight 20. Yeah, that's fair, but nothing else other than that looks like an airport. Oh, that like it's like that after effect when you sneeze. It like burns your nose. Maybe I'm just weird. Maybe that's not normal. I'll throw a couple of these down. Again, I'm not going to focus on going crazy with lighting. Although, like, see with this, like, this doesn't actually have a 1 block center. This is, I think, a 2x2, yeah. But I'm going to do, like, I don't know, something like this, maybe. And then... I kind of want to use candles. I know candles won't light it up, like, at all, but it'll look cool, at least. If I did this again, I'll accept upside down on top. And then did candles, like a little pedestal. This is going to make less sense as we go, but hear me out, it's cool, so sorry about it. Just going to go with traditional old candles. There we go. That lights up at least enough for now. Although that many candles would probably start a fire. But that's for maximum light, so it's fine. If we start a fire, oh well. Not my well, it is my problem. It's my temple. But not my problem. Alright, that's lit up fine. As I would go if it were real. Good. Glad to hear it. Also, thank you, Mr. Lefty. Okay, hear me out. Ready? Chandeliers. Except we're using lanterns for lighting purposes. Does this have a 1 block center? I think I hit it anyway. Yeah, I did. Gonna throw that there. Actually, I'm gonna go even lower. I'm gonna go so it's like, you know, lights up the place. That'd be a good start. 1 higher. My lantern! So the middle is gonna be like here, I think. Just because I said so. Like, I don't know what kind of objections you want to have here. This is also gonna be the biggest chandelier I've made. So, if it looks terrible, blame the fact that it's big. Because, yeah. I don't know what else I would blame. I can even do like this. And then cut out that. That might be interesting. I kind of wanted gappiness there too anyway. So, I guess best of both worlds, question mark? Kennels from Beauty and the Beast. Except for the alive ones. Oh god, candles are alive? I don't like that concept. That on its own looks pretty cool, but obviously I need to make it more. I'm gonna get an old cast on the kind of like cool stuff. I don't know. I don't like this. That's fair. That's a fair point. I can't disagree with you there. Ooh, that might actually have to be higher than. Well, I can make it work. I can go like that. That's not exactly what I. Not bad though. These edges should go down like this. This will look crazy. I don't make chandeliers a ton, but I make them enough. We were talking about them earlier, so I feel like I have to make one, right? Like, this is an obligation now. This is more than Minecraft now. This is, like, personal goals. Making a chandelier in Minecraft is a personal goal, evidently. I think the top got a little rough there. That's also going to be way too many lanterns if I do that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, I think. Looks like a chandelier. It's about as much as I wanted. I think it is a little wide for how small the bottom is, but that was just because I didn't feel like pushing it up. But yeah, I like that. Oh, wait, with a flame. Stampy chandelier in his theater. No, it's better. Practically anywhere I can sneak a light in, I'm sneaking a light in. Lantern on the table. Obviously got to add some lights here. Just as many lanterns as I can slap around the build. Because anything else looks dumb. Let's make sure these are goodly lighted. I mean, they're good enough. I can come back in, obviously, and this probably should be the same. Yeah, a little dark in the middle, but I'll just throw a light block down. Call it a day. And then, like, this bowl I'm not going to worry about because I'm going to just, you know, go crazy. Not going to worry about probably the rest of this. I think that's fair. This corner, though, and then obviously up, I need to worry about a lot. Ooh, this is very dark. This is where I do that connection thing, and I go like this, right? And then I can just throw lanterns, like, everywhere. Just so many lanterns, like lantern heaven. I don't think that's a thing. Just pretend it is for a second, so this actually sounds appealing. It's gonna get slowly dimmer and dimmer, which is kind of funny. Gomga, I think, just dipped. He's had enough of my boring stream, apparently. I hate how it sits. I want it to hang. Hanging lanterns are cooler. Not that it makes that much of a difference, but whatever. Oh, and then I have the gaps automatically indulged. That's not even the right word. I have the gaps automatically made into the other things there. Ah! Sorry, I got a little scared. I don't know if it was, like, you know, I don't know if I made it obvious enough that scared me, but yeah. Just in case it wasn't known. Put some candles on here, too. I like using the candles because they're cool. Just two. Not really for lighting, although that can give me an excuse to throw some more light blocks down. Ooh, that's pretty dark. I might go on the roof at some point and add a few rows of lanterns just to be cool. Oh, these rooms. I actually kind of think this room is fine being darker. Although up here I might want to just like throw a lantern. Like here and here maybe. I know that doesn't make that any brighter, but it'll give me an excuse to make it brighter, so. Also, I know I switched back to blue. Cry about it. This is the only other room that I need to check. Well, this has... No, this doesn't have lanterns. I lied. A couple there, and then a couple at the top. Sort of the top. Not really the top. And then this, I think, is fine, although I might add a little rim of light just for fun. That's a little too low. There. Just so you're not banging your head on a lantern when you try to wake up. You know, like, that doesn't seem like the most appealing thing to do. Here and here. Upstairs will be all blue. And then again, I'll, like, light block the frick out of everything. Okay, I already checked that. Maybe I just, like... throw a couple lanterns down on the ones here. And then again, these sea lanterns, I think, is what I'm going to use. Like, how weird does that look? It looks a little strange, only because it screws up the... you know... the feel of it. Although I could even... I was already thinking about doing the... Ooh, that's actually not where I want it. I want it here. This is what I was thinking. Just, like, make this... you know, sea lanterns. Yeah, that'll work every, like, I don't know, 5th row or something. Yeah, and that'll look cool from the outside, I think, too. So I'll go there, and then I'll skip, and then go here, maybe, and then skip, and then here, and then skip, and then there. I think that works. Just gonna be kind of boring, though, this part. Although this will make the outside look incredible in the dark, which I'm gonna do a dark test. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll throw one out, just for fun. Tried a car to really loud wheel turning drift outside my house, and I'm terrified to say the least. That's awesome, honestly. A classic driver in insert the area you live in here. I'll tell you what, man. Anywhere I've really been, I gotta say, Virginia drivers are the worst. Like, nothing against Virginia, but also, like... well, the drivers aren't bad, just everything about Virginia is pretty bad. The traffic's horrible. Why did I just screw up? Try to not screw up challenge, impossible. I just forgot to skip, didn't I? Yup, I forgot to skip. I don't think it's Virginia drivers, I just think it's Virginia traffic is really bad. I think generally this area that I'm in is pretty not bad. Thankfully. DC, though, my god, DC is, like, worse than Virginia. It's like Virginia traffic on crack. To put it lightly enough. You still spelled it wrong. How did you spell it wrong twice, Tempe? My mans, what are you doing? It's V-I. Like... come on, you should know. Virgin, yeah? Virgin, yeah. Great joke. So anywhere that I've been this really bad? No. Although St. Louis as a city is pretty confusing. Also, Florida's really bad. Florida's terrible. Again, maybe not necessarily drivers, just traffic in Florida sucks. Like, bottom of the barrel bad, man. Batman? Oh my god, bottom of the barrel Batman. I didn't know Batman was at the bottom of the barrel. Is this right? Let's make sure I got the corners and everything. Yeah, okay, that's as much as I need to do. So I can be visible from the outside is all that I need. Also, look at the difference between that and that. Like, that's crazy. Because they're all virgins? Sure, if you want to go there. Also, you messed up again, Tempe. I don't know how to verbally correct you. Like, what am I going to say? There. It's there. It's not there. My god, you're so dumb. If Gomga's not here to point it out, I'm pointing it out. I think you're a virgin, Tempe. Well, I'd hope so, to be honest. Like, with all due respect, I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say you're not quite as old as me, and I shouldn't be, you know, doing the funny business. So I really don't think, yeah, dang, I did it again. I really don't think you should be doing the funny business. With all due respect. Like, don't get me wrong, the funny business is fun, but don't do it. Thought you were better than this. No, I'm not. I'm really not. You've been thoroughly mistaken. Alright, not even half of it done. 3/8, because I can do math. This honestly might be all I need to do to spruce it up. Like, if I look at the front now... Yeah, it adds a little bit more color and stuff. Well, not color, really. But just texture. Just add something else to, like, look at. Rather than the old, same old things. Anyway. How's everybody doing that's in the chat right now? It's been quite the day, to say the least. Why have I done this so many times, bruh? Well, legally speaking, yes, Lefty. I mean, like, yeah, and I'm on the same boat, but I'm not gonna get into that too much, and B, just like, you know, teenagers will be teenagers. I think that's all I need to say here. Like, you know. Why do you need to know this information, Lefty? I'm not sure to answer the question. I'd imagine it's 18 because that's the legal... I think it's the legal age of marriage. There's some weird things with, like, parental consent with, like... I don't know if it's specifically marriage, but, like, certain things, parental consent, like, changes ages and stuff. I don't know, and also area. Like, in the U.S., maybe it's 4, and maybe... in some other country, it's 6. Like, you just, you know. Those are not examples, by the way, that work for the context. That was just the examples that I was going to give. Or have given. And that also has nothing to do with any of the discussion other than the fact that, you know, countries are weird. But, yeah, I don't know. They're not illegal, no. You're not going to get arrested for having a child. But also, like, for one, I'm not going to ask why you're even thinking about that, because that's slightly concerning. And for two, that's illegal on not the part of the person that is, you know, putting a baby into this world, rather, I guess. It's not on them, you know? Like, if that happens, they're not gonna... What are they gonna do, you know? And also, there's other things with specifically the number you gave that... Probably the chances of actually, well, chances aren't 100% of the ability of that happening, I guess, is the proper term, analogy. It just depends on a lot of things, but yeah, it's illegal in one party, but not in the other. Well, okay, yeah, again, and I'm not going to get into this discussion, I'm going to be very vague about it in order so YouTube doesn't try to sue me, but, like, yeah, that's a whole different story, Lefty. Yeah, obviously. Like, you know. But also, like, that's just really tough if that happens. I can't lie, like, that's a really bad, unfortunate circumstance. How often that happens, I really don't think is often, but also, I don't know anymore, man. You know, society's weird. Society is quite strange. They don't, no, they wouldn't have to pay them. You realize under a circumstance like that, there would probably be some sort of, not compensation, perhaps, but perhaps, you know, I guess legal fees in the, crime committers, on the crime committers part. Like, you're not gonna have to pay for something that you were not at fault for. Except for, like, fire and stuff, that's a whole different story, though. Like, if your house gets burned down, that's, I don't know, man. Unfortunate for you, I guess. Government doesn't really care. What does it save them, right? Yeah, look how much better that looks. Just that, like, little bit of a change. I also gotta make sure that I didn't do any of this anywhere. Specifically in this area, because this is where it's kind of the problem. Well, realistically, it's a problem everywhere. I think we're good. Oh, that wasn't a very thorough check. Ooh, no, we're not good. That's still not good. Let me just, like, quickly scan all of them. Sure, a lot of them got broken, to be honest. Oh, that one's good. I mean, yes, I agree, Tempe. I definitely agree with what you just said. But to finish this off, that's what I was saying originally that I wasn't going to get into detail with. Circumstances per age things, you know, is a whole other story with that. Like, that really changes the complexion of exactly if that's possible or not. But also, yeah, move on, please. Because I don't really know why you're curious about any of this, to be frankly honest here. I'm not quite sure what is the goal with this here. Okay, that's good. It's every 4. That only will probably work with certain ones, though. Like, I don't think I can do... Well, I can do it with all of them. It'll just be kind of strange. I also make sure that all these are fine. Oh, okay, that's actually a weird issue that I just now realized. Because of the way that I'm trying to do this, right? I can't actually... Well, I can go there. That was what I was saying was going to be weird, but I realized that I should actually be going in here. Maybe I only do that front side, just because of the way that the temple works. And I'm just going to... What it look like? Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, it's not kill-worthy. That's not a legal, punishment anymore. But, I mean, yeah, fair enough if you're curious. Just, you know, it's not a great stream topic, per se. Perfect. There we go. I got 15 of a 0 instead of a 1 of a 15. That's funny. God dang it. How much this happens to me, man. With light blocks. God dang it, not again. God dang it! Frickin' Minecraft. Being Minecraft, I don't really know what you want me to say here. You're eating right now, or you just not seem so appetizing? Ouch, that's tough, man. I don't know what to tell you. I might. I'm also streaming. I know you can't tell, Lefty, but I'm streaming. And I don't ever open... well, I do sometimes, but I rarely open Discord when I'm streaming. So, yeah. There's that fact. I might honestly leave this lighting as is. Well, I might throw a little, like, 9 up there or something, just to have some light. At least. But I want the bedrooms to be on the darker side because, you know, you're trying to sleep. You don't want to be, like, blinded while you're sleeping by lights. not a fun time. Ah! Sorry. God dang it. Freaking stupid game. Oh my god. It's not that hard to just be normal, Minecraft. Like, seriously. I don't need a ton here. This, I think I did a pretty good job lighting up. I'm just kind of going to run around and just place a few, just to spice it up. Let's go to 0. No, it didn't. I thought it did. I'm also going to put some on the undersides of these, because it'll make them look brighter. I don't really know what else you really expected from that. What do you think? I wanted it to make it look darker? Not really a ton, just like, you know, a couple per. Looks like, I don't know, man. Something happened. I'll leave those darker. I kind of like those darker. I really shouldn't have to do much else, although I'm going to throw a quick light block under on the floor in here, and then just a couple going up. Or 3, I suppose. 3 is more than a couple. This, I think, will stay. That is already bright enough, and then the bathroom, I might want to put one in the back. Like that. Pretty simple. Nothing crazy happening. Light blocks are like the most useful thing in the world, man. Well, other than some checking and stuff, that's honestly the inside done. All we have is probably a little short, like maybe hour-long stream, just to, you know, make the outside look a little bit better. However, more so with other stuff, not the actual look of the thing. I want to look at this at midnight real quick. Look at that. Look how much that glows. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. That's such a minor thing to add, you know? But it affects the build so much. And, like, look at everything. The Hello Neighbor 2 Alpha 1's literally pitch black. Act 1, I think, is the only one that has... Okay, Act 3 is a little bit. But, like, Grand Mansion's pretty cool in the dark, although there's not much happening with it. That, I think, is probably the brightest. But, like, look at that. That actually almost looks like it glows. Because the base has no lighting to it. And, I mean, obviously you can see inside. And it has that inside look, and it just, like, glows. That's so cool. I love that. Pretty good, pretty good look. Looks brighter at night than it does in the day. Maybe that's just perception. Well, pre-recorded. You're pre-recorded. Reasonable. So you're recording a pre-recorded video? Oh yeah, for sure. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Sorry, it was necessary. Well, that's where I'm going to end this stream. Thank you guys so much if you guys did enjoy this video as I say listen to the playlist as per usual. I also think I have my next little mini Let's Build after this, not ready, I guess, but, you know, thought of, which I won't spoil it. I'll have to think about it some more because it's a really, really, really weird one to do, and it could go horribly wrong horribly quickly. But I mean, have a fantastic day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Whoopsies, that's the wrong emote. That's also the wrong emote. Peace.